Hello everybody, my name is Joshua, and I'd like to welcome you back to an episode of Coffee, Cats, and King, where we'll discuss books, both new and old. I will share with you pictures of my cats, will make you wish they were your cats, and I will drink enough coffee for me and everybody watching. My mug today came from one of the inspirations of this video, actually. This is from Troy. It says, "In my defense, the moon was full and I was left unsupervised." It's from the wonderful Troy Tradup. And as I said, he's part of the inspiration for this video today because he has sent me more book mail. And this guy is, I'm telling you, he's kind of spoiling me. I wish he would just get on with it and send the papers over so he can adopt me. Stop beating around the bush, you know, but if he wants to take his time with the decision, that's fine. Just know that, you know, when you're ready, I'm ready. So, thank you. Is that weird? Is he gonna find that weird? I think he's gonna find that weird. Should I get rid of this? Let's pretend like it didn't happen. So yeah, Troy is definitely one of the inspirations for this video because he sent me some more book mail. He's just, he's a swell guy. I feel very privileged to have become friends with this man. And I know at this point that if he suggests a book to me, then it's going to be a great book. And I love talking with him. He's an awesome guy. I'm sure you guys talk to him down in the comments. He's always putting things down there. You know, I'll talk about a book and he goes down there and he's like, "Hey guys, keep in mind you can get this on Kindle right now for 99 cents, you know, so kind of halfway doing my job for me. For which I very much appreciate because, you know, like I said, any way we can help each other out, let's do it, guys. This is a community. We're in here together. We're going to do what we can to support one another. And that includes things like letting someone know when a really cool book goes on sale, which he always does for me. And I think that's great. So like I said, he sent me a couple books here today. I want to go through those and I want to talk about the books that I'm currently reading, for which I'm realizing I don't actually have in front of me. So at some point this video is going to cut so I can go grab that book. Okay, but before we get into that, I am going to talk about these books. Oh, and of course I gotta show off my shirt. This is my Courage to Cowardly Dog shirt, given to me by my wonderful sibling Shy. So thank you very much, Shy. So I'm gonna start with this book here. Now, last year, some of you may recall, I read Troy's book, The Forsaken Boy, which he very kindly sent me, and this is a werewolf novel. It actually ended up on my best of list for 2021 for very good reason. Those of you who have read it, I know that Cameron Chaney has talked about it on his channel some, and he will definitely agree with me that this is an awesome, awesome, awesome werewolf novel. There aren't many new ways of going about building a werewolf story, essentially. And so Troy almost, he takes the classic werewolf setup, but still very much makes it his own, and really takes time to make us care about his characters, and that is where he succeeds, where so many others fail. So, great book if you haven't picked that one up. But this year, he decided to pull the trigger on something that he's wanted to do for a while, and I was really excited about it. He asked me if I wanted a copy. I said, absolutely, yes, please, please. I begged a little. It was kind of pathetic, but he let it slide, and he sent it to me anyway. So, as of this year, he has published Protect Me from the Things I Think I Want, Stories and Plays by Troy Tradup. And yes, folks, that is little baby Tradup there. I love the title right off the bat, protect me from the things I think I want. I don't know, that's such a true statement and a true plea. Off the top of my head, I can think of so many instances where I have known 100% wholeheartedly, this is the thing I need right now. I made it happen, and it was just an awful decision. So that's immediately what I think of when I read this title. Now, he has warned me, rather, that this is almost a vanity project of his. This is 30 years of writing, folks, and I mean, you can tell it's 500 freaking pages. So this is taken from 30 years of his writing, and he has just gone through, he's updated things, some, and compiled over the years, some of his favorite writings. So I haven't gotten into it yet. I am planning on reading it now that April has started. I'm in the middle of a book currently, but I think I might be starting this one after that. And I'm so excited to read this. Like I said, Troy, he's an awesome guy, and he's a blast to talk with. Very intelligent, and he knows what works in fiction. So I can't wait to get in to protect me from the things I think I want. Now, as if that were not enough, he sent me in a separate package, sent me 3 books that we had talked about previously. And 2 of them, they have recently been republished. And because before then, it was just about impossible to find a decent copy of either one. And as I said, they've recently been republished. And Troy sent me both of them. So this is T.E.D. Klein with Dark Gods. I'm also glad my lighting is doing a whole lot better today than it was the other day. So Dark Gods. And, oh, okay. I did not realize that there was this going on in the back. I'm colorblind, so I often miss things in covers that are, hidden in the darkness and that, where it's supposed to be all spooky. Yeah, for me it's just black, dark. I don't see a thing. But a lot of times Paige pointed out to me later that, yeah, hey, that book cover is a lot cooler than you think it is, that kind of thing. But in addition to Dark Gods, he has sent me The Ceremonies by T.E.D. Klein. And this is a big one. This is 600 pages as opposed to Dark Gods. Now, T.E.D. Klein is an author that a lot of people have a great love for. If I'm recalling, and I'm sure someone will correct me down below if I'm wrong, Klein did not publish much during his lifetime, but that which he did publish is held in very high regard, almost similar to the way that people have a great love, and I have a great love of Thomas Tryon, despite the fact that he came into writing later in life and didn't publish a whole lot. But now, later, these things are coveted, and that's kind of what I have gleaned about Klein's writing. So, I have not actually had the experience of reading anything by Klein. At different points in my life, I had those old copies of Dark Gods and of The Ceremonies, and I neglected to read either one of them before selling them. So I'm very excited to get into those. I don't even really know what to expect. Dark Gods says it is 4 tales, and The Ceremonies, I think, is maybe a collection as well, but I could be wrong about that. No, okay, The Ceremonies is a novel. So, interestingly enough, the shorter one is the short stories, and the hefty one is the novel. But yeah, so I'm really excited about both of those. Excited to finally, after all these years, get to read something by T.E.D. Klein. And the last book he sent me was, again, one that I've been so excited to get a hold of over the years, and I just never have. I think you all know at this point, I have a great love of fairy tales, both retellings and the originals. And Troy sent me Angela Carter's The Bloody Chamber. And this is the 75th anniversary edition. And I'm going to show off here for a second. First of all, that cover. Man, that is... Wow. If I did like a top 10 of the year, just based on covers, this one has to be on it. Front cover is gorgeous. Back cover is gorgeous. Inside, beautiful. Beautiful. And with the decollage, which I'm a fan of the decollage style. I think it just gives the book a little class, if you will. But so, as I said, this is The Bloody Chamber. This is the 75th anniversary edition. And this is absolutely the version of the book that I have wanted to pick up for a very long time. And Troy has been kind enough to send it to me. So again, this is one that I've heard so much about over the years. There actually seems to be this odd resurgence of it showing up on BookTube lately. I don't know why. I don't know if there's any certain relevance to that. Again, if someone knows, you can cue me in down below. But I seem to have heard a lot of people talking about it again recently. And then, boom, this shows up on my doorstep along with the two from Klein and Troy's own collection. So, all told, this man has just sent me something like almost 2,000 pages of reading there, which I can't express to you how thankful I am, Troy. I know you probably didn't even want me to include this on a video or talk about it, but I really, like I said, it's a big thing to me. I joined this community because I knew, watching from the outside, what a great community was and how supportive people are of each other. I know we've had some ups and downs. There's been some issues, but we always seem to get past it as a community, and we continue to support one another, and that's what matters. It might be a little for some people, but it's massive for me. Anytime someone does something like this, it just... I can't express to you how thankful I am to know people that are willing to do that. So it's incredible, and I can't thank you enough. So that's that, and now I'm going to run off and get the book that I'm reading now, because I did neglect to grab that, but I want to briefly catch you guys up on that. Alright, so as to what I'm reading at the moment, on my Kindle, I'm currently about 100 pages out from finishing the third in W.J. May's series that I was talking about. The third is Courage. Not this courage, but that courage. And again, loving the book. This one messes with you. It takes some turns that I really didn't expect. It gets kind of dark. And again, I'm loving it. So I'm going to finish this one, and I fully intend to continue the series, which is surprising for me because generally I have a tough time getting through a trilogy, let alone getting into a full series. And this one, again, I know that there's at least 9 books in this series, but surprisingly enough, unless things go really wrong, then this third is also going to be a 5-star read for me. And I would fully be willing to jump right into the fourth, although I actually can't because I'm not allowed to purchase any books right now. But I'm definitely continuing the series regardless. Great series. If you're looking for fantasy, this is one that I can recommend. Finally, this is one that I can recommend. And then physical books, I just finished Last Days by Adam Neville, and Well, my next video is going to be a review on that and another book. It's not pleasant though. It won't be pleasant. I know Adam Neville has a lot of love from people, and this book in particular, man, looking at the reviews on Goodreads, it's like everything is a 4 and 5 star. I'll tell you as much. It's a 1 star for me, and I'll tell you why in that next video. But I just finished that one. I needed a palate cleanser, if you will, something that I knew wasn't going to let me down. And these collections here never let me down. So this is Alfred Hitchcock presents Skeleton Crew. And first, I want you guys to appreciate how awesome that cover is. Say what you will about the man himself, the covers of these old collections of his, they never let you down. They are so awesome, and I collect them just for the covers. And because, I'll say, out of all of the Alfred Hitchcock Presents collections that I've read, which there have been many, they've never let me down. They've never let me down. And this one is no exception. I'm currently in the middle of a story by William Hope Hodgson, which was an excellent author. If you have not read his stuff, please do yourself a favor and read it. Very much in the realm of Lovecraft in regards to prose. And the guy just has a very interesting backstory. I actually kind of want to do a video just on him sometime in the future because I have a great love of the man. But yeah, I'm in the middle of his story. I'm 90 pages in, and this is a very short one. It's only 200 pages. I'm sure I'll finish it tomorrow. Awesome book. Like I said, all of these Alfred Hitchcock Presents, these older ones, they're all worth picking up. They're always a mixture of like horror and the supernatural and murder mysteries. Sometimes even just slice of life, things have gone wrong type, which there's a story or two in here. But always solid collections. And I knew this is exactly what I needed when I picked it up. I opened it, and the very first story is one of the greatest stories of all time. It's one of my absolute favorites. On any given day, it could be considered my very favorite short story of all time. So I knew I was in for a good read there. And that's what I'm reading currently. I just wanted to catch you guys up on that. Wanted to talk about this wonderful set of books that Troy sent me, and prepare you for what is to come. From now on, we'll get back into a normal schedule where the cats will be involved, and I'm still working on trying to keep these a little shorter, although it doesn't seem to work out that way. But anyway, that'll do it for now. I'm going to wrap it up. Have a great day, guys. I hope to hear from you soon. Please educate me down below on T.E.D. Klein and on Angela Carter. Troy, scold me if you must, but just do it over the phone so the people can't see, you know. But yeah, that's all, guys. Drink some great coffee. Stay safe out there. Cheers.